Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first episode of Remarkable You, where we get to know remarkable people from all walks of life. Our guest for today is a multi talented individual in the Philippines. From being a journalist to becoming a registered financial consultant, also a financial advisor, an ultra marathoner, and now a certified life coach. Help me welcome Maria Armie Sheila Garde.
I'm happy to be the first guest of Remarkable You. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
This has been, I don't know, this has been planned for so long. And finally, it's happening.
Yes, I'm
So
happy
let's
it's happening.
let's talk about you now being a life coach. When did you realize to become someone's buddy or be part of someone's wellness, passion, and purpose? Because those are the three things that you advocate for.
Mhm. Actually, during the pandemic in 2020, that was when I decided to have my certification. But I've been doing life coaching for a long time. I just didn't know that it was life coaching. So I decided to get my certification. I decided to sign up mga workshops. I decided to be part of accountability groups. And then ako mga kauban kay mga life coaches from different parts of the world. I'm the only Filipino.
Why do you think it is important to invest in your well being, passion, and purpose?
When I say investing in our wellness, it has to be holistic. So it has to be mind, body, heart, soul. And aside from that, aside from your mental wellness, aside from your physical wellness, emotional wellness, and spiritual wellness, there's also environmental wellness, there's also financial wellness, there's also social wellness, and there's also occupational wellness. So daghan kaayong aspects sa life. And if we notice, these aspects of our lives actually, magtuyok-tuyok gyud din ha atong time and energy. One of the things that I do to help me improve my physical wellness is running. I've been running for 14 years now. And apparently, running did not just help me become physically healthy. Running also helped me become more mentally well. And running also, surprisingly, helped me become, it developed, it helped me develop that emotional endurance. So what you do is focus lang sa one at a time. Say for example, karon you wanna focus on your physical wellness. Once ma-build na nimo ang imong routine, adto na sad ka sa imuhang okay financial wellness sa akong focus ron. What are the things that I'm gonna do for me to improve my financial health? Okay, ari na sad ko sa akong career. Unsa man gid akong ganahan? That's also what I did. Murag ako gid siyang journey gid siya ba? It's really a process. Dili siya nga kanang in a snap. Financially healthy na ko, in a snap kaya physically healthy na ko. It takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of patience and it takes a lot of self-love yun. Passion and purpose. I know this is overrated. Like a lot of people are like talking about their passions and purpose and I know also a lot of people who said na wag mo sila kabaon sa ilang passion, sila kabaon sa ilang purpose. It's okay.
I like how you talked about running, your passion, and then connecting that to being a life coach, not just to yourself, but also to other people. You also talked about focus. Do you think this is the first step towards achieving a purposeful life?
I believe na focus really is one of the doors na once ma-open na nimo and then once not necessarily master I realize Jaino na there's really nothing that we can master in this life. There are people who would say na they are master of this and that and that's okay. Nasa natay lahi nga paan kung unsa ang what mastery is and what mastery is not. But for me, I don't really think na we can master things good because aside from things are constantly changing, we are also constantly evolving. However, if we remain focused on, say, for example, we focus on a particular goal, or we focus on our purpose, or we focus on ourselves. It's okay if atong focus lang yun sa atong self, what's your problema? If we focus on taking care of ourselves, if mo focus lang yun ta og something, no matter what changes there are in our lives, no matter what happens around us, outside of us, most especially, kay daghan man gyud ang mahitabo outside of us. And most of the time, these things that are changing outside of us, dili gid nato control. But despite it all, if natay focus, it would be easy for us to be on track.
Let's go back to running. What makes it so special? You said you've been running for 14 years now. What makes it
Mm.
special?
I started running because advocate mo good ko pag university time. Ako, I was an advocate of women empowerment, youth empowerment. I was an advocate for so many things, environment and stuff. So from 3K, ni-increase ko mga mileage. So dili na kay I want to run for a cause. Aside from running for a cause, I wanted na to test if this is something that I can do. If 21K is something that I'm capable, if 42K is something that I'm capable. Then I discovered ultramarathon. Ultramarathon is anything beyond 42K. So I started running 50 kilometers, 65 kilometers, 100 kilometers. And I realized, oh my God, like this physical body is capable of so many unthinkable things. Like before, it was really unthinkable for me. Like, how come you can run? I was so tiny.
You talked about, you can run, anyone can run, no matter
Yes,
what you wear. And not
yes.
everyone knows that you run in slippers. I
I,
wonder, what's the reason behind that?
yeah. When I started running, akong income anto di pa jud ka afford og shoes, to be honest. Yeah, shoes before was so expensive, especially the branded ones. She couldn't afford. So the first few times na nag-run ko, I was wearing a tennis shoes. Rubber shoes lang yun siya. So, dili kayo siya nga naka-ideal for your feet. And then, eventually, I encountered this book. Ang title is Born to Run by Christopher McDougall. It was one of my best reads, good, and very transformational book. That book talked about Christopher McDougall's and friends' journey in the Tarahumaran region. The Tarahumarans are considered the fastest ultramarathon runners in the world. And ang ilahang suot jay is di tawag lang nila guaraches. Nung kay favorite nga mga tsinelas nga nabitas na rin na ako ka-let go. So ako nga, sige kanina lang akong sugdan, kani akong himuon nga running sleepers inspired by the Tarahumaran runners. So that's how it started. I started with sleepers and then eventually, katong naanay naka-discover na naman me, I'm so grateful. Eventually, sponsors discovered us. I'm one of those people na nahatagan og opportunity to run with sponsors. So my sponsor bought me a Luna sandal. So that's what I'm wearing until now. Ang kanang Luna is minimalist gihapon siya na running wear, inspired also by the Tarahumaran na huaraches.
So you said that daghan na kay kang medals and you've lost count. So
Mm-hmm.
pila na ka finishers, we call it finishers medals, right? How many
Yes.
like you don't exactly know how many finishers medals do you have, but what are, if you can choose, what are your top three favorite
Mm.
medals and why?
Okay, top three favorite medals. One would be awom na ko nga medals. I consider them as one yun of the three. Kay they remind me so much of isa sa mga purpose na ko sa life, which is to, in however ways, help women empower themselves so they can empower others. Running the All Women Ultra Marathon and getting those medals after the run would give me so much inspiration, but to continue to advocate women empowerment yun, to continue to help women and help them in a way that they can also help more women. And then another one is, I think, katong pag-pandemic, I ran, it's a beautiful medal. Mo na siya. Like, ang reason naman ani is tungod sa iyang aesthetic. It's that the Kyoto na run. It was a virtual run. You can run it like in accumulated distance. You don't necessarily have to run it in one go. And I did that run because of the medal particularly. It was so beautiful and it's so me also. Like whenever I look at it, it would remind me of how I love Japan. Like I really love Japan. So that's why it's my most beautiful medal, I think. It also represents my love for Japan. So that's why I so love it. And the last one, but not the least, is my first accidental marathon medal because I wasn't supposed to run it. The person who registered got sick. At nga time, kay ganahan ko i-challenge akong self, it always reminds me na for as long as you put your heart into it, and of course, you prepare for it, and then kanang imuhag yung ikaw nimong self na you want it so bad, there's no way you can't have it. There's no way you won't achieve it.
Army, it's great to have you. But before I let you go, let's do an icebreaker. This is called future headline. Picture this. You make it in the news headlines 10 years from now. What will it be?
Filipina billionaire conquers the Abbott marathon. No,
Why
because
Abbott?
there's this Abbott marathon. Hold on. So there are marathons in the world. Mo ning dream sa mga runners. Abbott World Marathon Majors. So the Abbott World Marathon Majors include Boston Marathon, Tokyo Marathon, New York City Marathon, Chicago Marathon, Berlin, and London. So, mo ni sila ang bag-o na ko nga. Actually, I just shared it with a runner friend also. Yesterday, I said, I'm gonna manifest a new running goal. Because, sige na kong training. Para unsa man atong training arms? Para unsa man atong training? Unsa man atong ganahan ni-achieve? So, nako, sige, dream tag big big. Like, mag-army shosa na sa tabi. Unsa man atong i-ambition na sad? About marathon majors. And I can only do that if of course continue training and of course if daghan kong kwarta. Ganahan siya na tog major sponsors ana. So ganan ko ako yung mga sponsors akong self pero open po tag sponsors kung nailain ganahan mo sponsors na to.
I like that. All right. Lastly, what makes a person remarkable?
What makes a person remarkable is when you're grateful for everything that happens to your life. The good, the bad, the beautiful, the ugly, the messy. And grateful for every moment that you spend with the people you love.
Invite everyone to connect with you, for whatever reason, running, may it be running, life coach, go ahead.
Yeah. But first, thank you so much, Jai, for this opportunity. I'm so grateful that this is finally happening. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to share stories with you in this platform. For those who are watching or listening to this, thank you so much for your time. And let's connect if you want to know more about how you can rediscover your wellness picture, how you can rediscover your passion and purpose. If you want an accountability partner, let me know. You can follow me on Facebook. I have a page, Live Life You Love. You can also find me on Instagram, Live Life You Love. Let's connect and let's journey together.